long time no chat, so I finally have some time where I'm gonna pop out a few little videos and just see where today will take us when it comes to video content. So the first video that I want to share with you guys is about my martial arts series that I tried creating for you all. Thank you so much for the people who have commented or reached out saying that they enjoyed the material or they've asked me questions about it. I really appreciate that you guys value my knowledge enough that you want to hear my opinion. However, I do want to let you guys know that talking about self-defense does not automatically mean groin striking, your pain kinks. I don't want to hear that type of stuff, and I don't understand why you guys feel like it's appropriate to share that type of information when it comes to self-defense. I understand that a groin strike will be extremely useful. However, sometimes you have to make the best decision that is currently going on, and you can't keep it as a solid idea that the first thing you have to do is strike the groin, when you have to first evaluate what is going on within the fight. You have to evaluate what's going on between you and your opponent. And so just seeing so many comments about that, especially coming from grown men, I find that a little weird. Extremely odd. And then I had people commenting about how to properly do it, the instep of the foot, how the technique needs to be used. Remember, you guys, or whoever is watching this, when it comes to you being in a fight, you're not going to be thinking about the absolute most perfect technique. You're going to be thinking about getting in, getting out, protecting yourself and protecting those around you. No one's going to care if you threw the most perfect punch or the most perfect kick. What they're going to care about is that you saved them, or you defended yourself, and you did what you had to do to the aggressor. So I just want to put that out there. And plus, I don't really want to hear about your groin stories. I don't really think that's appropriate. Is that a conversation you would have with me in person? Now, it's one thing if you're my friends or you're my family and we talk about it, whatever. I have formed a bond with you that I feel comfortable discussing about that. But if you're a random stranger, especially a man on the internet, commenting that type of stuff on my videos, I don't really think that's appropriate and something you would actually do with me in real life. So just putting that out there. Another thing that I want to talk about is that, yes, I understand Taekwondo is a little bit more of a flashy sport. It is very pretty compared to other fighting styles. And I had some people reach out saying that Taekwondo wouldn't be very useful in a fight. And however, it's the fact that you've learned how to defend yourself in one area of martial arts that can be translated when it comes to an actual real fight. Now, I'm not telling you to go do Page 7 on your opponent, but what I am trying to tell you guys is that you have to do what you have to do. And yes, my foundation of martial arts comes from Taekwondo. Yes, I did Taekwondo for 10 years, but that also doesn't mean that I've branched out into other forms of martial arts and I've taught myself other things and understand what is appropriate and what is not. So for the people who are saying that Taekwondo isn't really a self-defense type of martial arts, well then what is? Well, actually I shouldn't say that because I understand Muay Thai, Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu and all those type of martial arts would be seen, in my opinion, as more practical. But at least I got out there and at least I have some form of experience so I can help others or talk to others about what it's like being in martial arts, especially as a female, or what would I do in certain situations when it comes to self-defense. Now, of course, everything that we've been talking about on this channel has been hypothetical. It has been, I guess you can say, through theory, because I'm not actually going through a fight and I don't actually have an opponent with me to showcase these moves, which is why I've taken a step back from creating martial arts styled content. I just wanted to create the most basic videos for you guys so you can at least have some understanding and at least practice and feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that if something happens, at least you know how to throw a punch, at least you know how to throw a kick. And so that was my main goal with creating this YouTube series. I just wanted to talk about the pain kinks because is that really necessary? Is that really appropriate? Because yeah, on one end, I think it's a little funny and I think it's a little comical, but on the other end, I find it extremely disgusting that that's the only thing that you guys are thinking about when it comes to self-defense. And sometimes self-defense can be seen as life or death. Yeah, I know I took it a little bit deep, but just to show you and for you guys to think about the next time you comment on someone's martial art video. Thank you all for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you haven't seen my martial arts series, I highly recommend you guys watching it. If you want more of my content, I do have an Instagram at StuffGinaDoes, where I share health and wellness information, whether it comes to emotional health, spiritual health, physical health. I am more focused on the physical health because that has to do with my major and what I produce content-wise, but I do talk about the other factors as well. So again, thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.